Good morning, Happy New Year. It's January 1st. We're gonna start the year off right. We're at Highway 285 trailhead. Be heading east today. Don't really know how many miles we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go until I decide I'm ready to turn around and head back to the beast back there. So yeah, we are heading down Old State Road 285. Still got a good amount of road noise for the moment. We're kind of walking along the highway, and here shortly we'll have to cross Highway 285. So I'm not too fond of that idea. No, it's not a super busy road, but people that are drive through here, they're freaking madmen. It's like a NASCAR race on this dang road. So I just run up on this spot here, and it is clearly fresh, where I'm assuming the hog has been in here rooting. I probably just missed it. That's pretty fresh. Alright, here we are. We're at Highway 285. We're about to have to cross this monster. Which luckily, I don't even hear traffic coming. Oh, yes I do. I think they're good enough. Ooh, nope, here it comes. Alright, we made it. All this clear cut out here. It's a real bummer. It's fairly new. Ain't been too long since I've been out here. So we are officially moving east. And we got, if I remember what Guthook says, it's Wise Creek. Wise Creek. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to show them to you up in a tree, but I just spooked some turkeys, and I just watched a few of them fly off into the trees. I just couldn't get my phone out in time to get them taken off on camera. I know they can't fly high or far, so they ought to still be fairly close. But they're pretty good at hiding up in treetops, so. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get to see any up in the trees. Well, sorry y'all, but at least I got to see some turkeys. It's just so quiet and peaceful out here. Ain't no noise but the wind blowing through the trees. Oh yeah, look at what some scumbag here has done. They've been here for a while too. Really old beer can. Looks like some kids bent it up to use it to smoke some dope out of, and got a empty beer bottle. I think I'm gonna stand them up on trail and grab them on my trek back out instead of packing them on my hike in also. Alright. Gonna head down here to Red Deer campsite. It's probably gonna be a campsite I'm gonna use here in a few months. Maybe in February. I'm not sure. It won't be this month. Got a backpacking trip planned already for the end of the month. We'll be doing Highway 20 trailhead in Equifina to the Pine Log trailhead on Highway 79. It'll be 18 miles. Our plan is to do 14 and a half to a random campsite, or to do an extra mile and make it 15 and a half to a confirmed campsite with a fire ring and everything. And then we'll be finishing it out the next morning for a total of like 18.2 or something like that. Yeah, but it'll be fun. It'll be me, a buddy, and his kid, maybe some other people, hopefully. So yeah, this is Red Deer campsite. We're gonna sign the logbook here in a second, just to say that F8 hiking was here today, and we'll see y'all on the trail here shortly. I'm gonna sit here and take a little breather. Alright guys, well, I was planning on doing 7 to Live Oak Creek. And then cutting around, coming back and making it a 14 and a half mile day, something like that. But we're 2.7 in, 3 miles in, whatever, at Red Deer. And I don't know if you can see this on camera, I'm starting to look a little bit pale. Starting to have a little breathing issue. Hit my inhaler a few times and stuff. This humidity, I think, is getting to me. So I think we're just gonna sit here, drink some water, maybe hit the inhaler a couple more times, try and get our bearings, and then we're just gonna call it a day and head back to the truck. I'll let y'all know shortly, I guess, on what I decide. Alright everybody, it's been about 45 minutes. I'm just now leaving Red Deer campsite. I've made the decision to just go ahead and head back to the truck now. After 4 or 5 months ago, 5 months, close to 5 or 6 months ago, I think, I had a asthma attack on trail. Had no inhaler with me. It ended up pretty bad. I was by myself. Tried to push through and hike out with the asthma attack, which increased the asthma attack. It was midsummer, about 98 degrees outside, high humidity. The humidity is what caused the asthma attack. The high heat on top of the asthma attack caused me to go to heat exhaustion / possible heat stroke. Ended up having to have assistance getting off the trail, and probably should have ended up going to the hospital, but I basically refused. I got an inhaler when I got off trail, and yeah, so we went from there. So with that, I made the decision to just go ahead and head back to the truck now. I'm feeling better. Inhaler did its thing. But that being said, 83% humidity today, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused me to start having an issue in the first place. So we're just gonna call it. There's no point in causing myself harm. I'm out here by myself. I don't have any team members with me today, so yeah. We'll see you on the journey. We are back at Red Deer Creek. So I thought about not sharing any of this footage, not posting this video, but I feel like it needs to be said. Like, there's no shame in doing what I'm doing right now and bailing on my hike, basically. I mean, there just ain't no reason to be ashamed of it. I'm doing what I have to do, what I feel I have to do for my own health and safety. If there was somebody else out here with me, where if all of a sudden something got bad and I couldn't do anything, couldn't really function myself, to be able to use my inhaler or, make a shelter to be able to survive for the night or whatever. There is supposed to be a storm coming. Then it'd be another story. But being by myself, there's too many risk factors. The last time when I did get sick and stuff on the trail like that, I hit a point where I collapsed. And I mean, just literally collapsed right there in the middle of the trail. After estimated 20 to 30 minutes, I kind of gained enough bearing, enough strength that I could muster my phone out. And around that same time, my wife texted me, asked me how things were going. She had seen on All Trails that through the Lifeline feature that I hadn't moved in a little while. And she knew I was supposed to be on my way out. So she thought it was strange because she knows I don't typically brake like that I try to stay moving. So she asked me how things were going, what was up, So I told her, things were bad. SOS, need help, And so she called me, managed to have enough signal. She was able to call me, and or I had to get to where I had enough signal where we were able to talk on the phone. And we made a plan for her to meet me at the closest road crossing, because she's not a hiker, she's not an outdoors person, she's an old city girl and doesn't like being out here, so she doesn't go on these adventures with me. She basically refused to come on the trail to find me, kind of thing. She would have called 911 and had a rescue team come get me if that was what needed to be done. So I ended up hiking very slowly, lots of breaks, a few falls and collapses, 4 miles from the first collapse and my SOS point to the closest road crossing, which I believe happened to have been Colonel George Mallory Road. They're coming through Crestview off of 285, between 285 and 85, I'm sorry. Off of Highway 85 to 285, but closer to 85. There would have been, which if I knew the terrain better, a half a mile or a mile to Silver Creek, I think is what it was, and then half a mile following the creek line, which I would have probably just walked through the creek, wasn't maybe mid shin deep probably, because that would have helped cool my body down and done better for me. And it'd been a half a mile to where she would have been at, but I didn't know that. I didn't know the terrain. I couldn't, not really couldn't, I wasn't sound mind enough to think to look at the maps better and the terrain around me. But I eventually made it. My daughter, actually 11 years old, bless her heart, came chasing me down the trail with Gatorade. She probably went a quarter mile into the trail by herself. Stayed on trail, you know, did what she was supposed to, got to me with Gatorade. Took my pack from me. That was a good probably 25 pounds at that time, which was way more than what she's ever carried. Took my pack from me, put it on her shoulders, carried it, and was willing to try to shoulder me out of there. Bless her heart. She was pretty upset and pretty scared, but she kind of knew what to do in the situation. Bless her heart, and I'm so proud of her for that. But we're gonna end this here. I'm back at the trash here, so I'm gonna pack it up and get it out of here. But yeah, so that's why we're doing this and turning it around. There's no shame in it. If you ever feel you need to turn around and get out of here, that's what you should do. If you ever feel you need help, you should call for help. 100% believe in it. I mean, I literally almost died out here once before, and I'm not scared to bail now. Y'all have a wonderful day. Happy New Year's. We'll probably see you again before we get back to the truck. So we're back at Wise Creek. Won't be long and we'll be back at 285. And I'm not really looking forward to that. It's, you know, noon, mid-afternoon, whatever. And I can hear the traffic up ahead and the road noise. And it's pretty busy out there. Like I said earlier, it's like NASCAR race, Indy 500, you know, something. I don't know what they think it is, but speed limit's like 55, 60, something like that. And I mean, they're probably doing 80. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this road crossing. Oh yeah, I can even see the road through the trees, so it's definitely coming up pretty soon. Oh, getting to the cutout clearing. And just so everyone's clear, it is Eglin Air Force Base property and permit is required to be out here. It's $5 for a day permit or $20 for a year permit. Obviously I'm a local, so I got the year. And yeah, it's a good place to be, so it's worth the money. Alright, I'm gonna cut this off so I can cross this road with concentration and know that the road's clear, and yeah, we'll see you later. So as I'm standing on the side of Highway 285 waiting to cross, a couple people waved, a couple people gave me thumbs up. There's probably 15 cars I had to stand there and wait to go by. But around pretty much the last car slowed down, rolled their window down and hollered out their window, "You got this, woo!" It was like waving, and it was kind of funny to me. It looked like a younger couple in the car. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm only out here day hiking, I'm not through hiking or nothing, but either way, with the day I've had, I kind of appreciate the cheer like that. I highly doubt you'll see this video, considering at the moment there's only a few subscribers, but I'm thankful for the ones that are there. So we've crossed 285. We got, I don't know, about a half a mile, I think, to the truck. I might say my goodbyes. I think I'll wait and say my goodbyes when we get back to the truck and the trailhead. So we'll see you then. All right, so we're back at old 285. See, right there is the beast, just up the way, waiting on me. So it was a good day all in all. I enjoyed my hike. Kind of a bummer way to start the new year, having a little bit of an issue on the trail, but all in all, got on trail, put down some miles, made it out safe. So all in all, it's a wonderful day. God bless. Love your planet. Have an adventure. And keep on trekking. Let's see, can y'all see him? There he is. Look at him, he's just soaring away. Oh no, he left. I've been watching him for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I was like, I think I can get the camera out.